พี่โปกาจับ
Good morning, good evening. Welcome, everybody. This is a Froggy Friday. Today is Friday, April 11th, 2025. And I am coming to you from Canada, Kelowna, British Columbia, and you are coming to us from Kenya and surrounding areas. We're in North America. I am back after a beautiful, beautiful, deepening with my spiritual community. And I'm so grateful. I got to tell you, I went there to teach and you taught me. I went there to serve and you served me. I went there to love and you loved me. And there's so much more, so much more. And I'm deeply, deeply grateful for our connection. And my heart just swells with gratitude. Hey, Michelle, there you are. Hi, missing you. Hey, Alfred, so excited to see you and feel you. Oh, yeah, baby boy, you can talk to me. Come on, talk to me. I'm the spare grandma, but the real grandma's here now. She's here and she'll fight me for you.
Hi.
Hi, sweethearts. It's so good to hear your voices. You missing your grandma Barb?
Yes.
Yes, and I'm missing you too. I'm missing you. You give each other hugs for me and pretend it's me touching you and hugging you and loving you. And if you can see, Grandma Michelle is here. Grandma Michelle is right here.
Let me see.
Hi, Alvin.
Hi.
Yeah, you're so loved. Oh my God. So listen, there's lots of things going on here in our community, and we felt them when we were together. And I love that we're keeping that momentum going. There's lots of stuff, lots of classes. We're going to talk about those shortly. There's a communities gathering that's coming this month as well. We're going to talk about that. But today we're going to talk about and do what we do best, and that's come together in love, in heart, in spirit, and we're just going to be connected in this moment of truth where we all get to come together. Yeah? So today is a Froggy Friday, and I know the rains are raining there because I've talked to lots of you. And if you're unable to turn on your camera, that's cool. Just if you can hear it and if you get bumped, just know that you can come back to the recording. Michelle will repost it later. And today we're going to have an early Easter talk. I know it's early, but this is our time together. This is when Froggy Friday falls, and it's called The Rising Life Within, an Easter celebration of spiritual awakening. And today we have beautiful people who are serving you. Rahema is going to open us up with opening treatment, and then Paul will take us into meditation. And then we have Kareth who will do our benediction. And Kareth, if you're here and I forget, just jump right in and tell me, whoa, 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 you're leaving without the benediction because I want us to do it. I want you to also know that I have profound gratitude for Paul. Paul last Froggy Friday stepped in at the 11th hour. I want to tell you how it went down so you're a little inspired because I was truly inspired. Hi, Patrick. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. And Indindi, good to see you and feel you. Warimu, good to see you and feel you. Anne is here. Everybody's here. It's a party. So when I was leaving, and we were at the office, we were having our last day, and Paul and Nancy and I had done some last minute business things that we were doing together. When I got to the office and my internet turned on, I realized my flights were delayed, and then eventually canceled when I left. So I literally said to Paul, because I was planning on being home and doing the talk when I got home, all inspired and uplifted and just loved up by all of you. And I literally said to Paul, so what are you going to talk about tomorrow? And without a beat, he recognized Spirit was calling. And he thought about it for a second, and then he said his talk title. So, Paul, I want to tell you how deeply grateful I was. I knew our community was in great hands with one of our ministerial students. I want to tell you how proud I was that when Spirit was knocking, you answered, you didn't hesitate, and it helped me so much. Thank you for that, my brother.
Well, there was almost a plan C
Go
because we
on.
lost Paul on his internet.
Oh, go on, go on.
Michelle was praying quickly and deeply.
So Spirit was tagging lots of us that day to be okay. Oh, I love this moment. Well, I have not had the chance to go back and listen, but I will. I've been playing a lot of catch up, and jet lag is a real thing, and it kicked my butt. But I want to tell you how much I carried each of you home with me in my heart. The personal messages we had together, the time we had together, the sharing, the love, our community gatherings, the laughter, the adventures. I am deeply inspired and uplifted, and brought you all home with me. So thank you for that. I love us. I'm so grateful for that. So let's start off as we do with all things. Let's start off with that opening treatment. Let's ground ourselves. Let's go into meditation, followed by song. Away we go.
Let us center ourselves wherever we are. And in that centering, join me as I recognize the allness of God, as I recognize the all-consuming, all-embracing presence of God. This presence that is within us today, it is above, it is below, it is all around us. It is the embodiment of who we are right here, right now. It is the unfolding of this Froggy Friday today. It is the unconditional love that is warming us, that is firing us as connection, as joy, as learning, as the becoming of who we are. And I'm grateful, really grateful, for I know that this presence of God, it is good. It is showing up, it is showing out. And we are all here for it. And so it is.
Yes. And so it is. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. Paul, you can jump in with your meditation.
While we are in this state of quietness, of stillness, let's just take a few minutes just to be still. Being still and knowing that God is all that there is. Whatever our current conditions may be, whatever experience we may be going through, whatever thoughts we may be thinking, Let's remind ourselves of this wonderful truth that all this is nothing but God in expression. Expressing itself perfectly in our various circumstances, in our various conditions, in our various situations. Let's take time to know that this is God. This is the perfect God that we know and believe. So let's just take a few minutes to center ourselves in this truth. Don't worry about the time. Just deep in, go deep. Appreciate this truth, enjoy it, and let it nourish you. Be still and know that God is all there is. And I invite you to gently bring your awareness back into this moment. And even as you do, just appreciate that this is all God. This talk we are listening to, this Froggy Friday, is all God. It's all good. It's all perfect. Namaste.
Ooh, thank you, Paul. Thank you, Rahima. Let us breathe these words as feeling the depth at the core of who we are. This really amplifies what we felt when we were together. It feels so good. I want to remind you, we come together in prayer, we come together in meditation, and we come together in song. Do you remember when we had Fariji playing with us and we had beautiful billionaire Winnie singing for us and we had Patrick reciting poetry? I want us to feel that same awness that we felt then when we were together as we sing our song. This is our song. This is our community song until we decide to change it. This is us coming together. Come on. We are one people, one strong heartbeat, just one spirit shining bright within us all. We are a part of one another, born to love each other. When it's all said and done, we are one. Yes, we are one people, one strong heartbeat, just one spirit shining bright within us all. We are a part of one another, born to love each other. When it's all said and done, we are one. Take it up. We are one people, one strong heart, just one spirit shining bright within us all. We are a part of one another, born to love each other. When it's all said and done, we are one. Let me see those spirit fingers. When it's all said and done, we are one. Now, everyone stop for Paul's solo. Go, Paul. You
We
are the
are one people, one strong heartbeat, just one spirit shining. Thank you.
Beautiful. And again, opportunity knocked. And Paul, well, he always answers. I love that about him. I absolutely love that about him. Oh my gosh, how is everybody doing? You can tell I'm still reeling from our time together. This time together was transformative for me yet again. So today, as I said earlier, we're having an early Easter connection because Froggy Friday is the second and fourth Friday, and Easter happens to fall on that third. So the title that we're talking about today is The Rising Life Within, and it is, to me, Easter celebration of spiritual awakening. So good morning and happy day and happy Easter, my beautiful beloveds. I bless you, I value you, and I'm so grateful that you've come here today. Today, we're not coming just to celebrate a story from a long, long time ago, but to awaken something within ourselves, something eternal, something powerful, something that's profoundly alive. We experienced that when we were together, and this is the extension of it. Easter, in its metaphysical and science of mind understanding, is not just about one man rising from the tomb. It's about all of us rising from the tombs of our own limitation. It's about resurrection, but not of the body, of consciousness. So today we're honoring the Christ consciousness, the divine pattern within each of us that can never be buried, that can never be held down, and can never die. Friends, we are here to celebrate that inner rising, our return to truth, to love, and to the power of the infinite that lives in us, as us, through us, and for us. So I want to ask you just to go back in your own mind. What do you recall of the Easter story? We all remember going to church as children. I'll speak for myself. And as a child, the Easter story had meant a number of different things that it means to me now. When I was a child, it kind of felt magical, even mysterious, and definitely a little confusing. So I want you to just think back to What parts of the story stood out to you the most? Was it the resurrection? Was it the stone rolled away? Was it Jesus on the cross? Was it the garden? How did adults around you talk about Easter? Did you feel it was a story of sadness or joy? Like I said earlier, a miracle or a mystery? Did you connect it more with church or more with family traditions? Like, I don't know if you have them here, but here at home, we have Easter eggs, and you all know, and if you didn't know, now you know, Rev Barb loves chocolate. So, was it more like family traditions? What feelings did the story bring up for you? Was there hope? Was there awe? Was there fear? Was there comfort? As a child, for me, the Easter story felt like a mix of wonder and mystery, and I didn't fully understand the depth of what was happening. I mean, it was a man dying, and somehow he came back to life. I knew it was very important, and I know that there was a quiet reverence in the air, a sense that something holy happened. And when we walked the station, some of you were with us, Anastasia and Paul and Nancy and I went to the Resurrection Garden. There was a quiet reverence in the air. Something holy was happening when we re-walked those stations. And I remembered that as a child. And I remember as a kid feeling sad and hopeful, as if something about Easter was about something ending and something beginning again. But through the science of mind lens, Easter, I now know Easter isn't just a story from the past. It's actually a symbol of spiritual renewal. Jesus's resurrection represents the eternal nature of life itself, the idea that spirit cannot be destroyed. And when we walked through the resurrection gardens, when I was there with Paul and Anastasia and Nancy, and Lamech was there with us too. Thank you, Lamech, for being there with us. I'm so grateful. We all felt something rising. We all felt something sacred, and we walked our own journey. We walked together for parts of it and then individually. Science of Mind teaches us that we too can rise. We can rise from limiting beliefs, from pain, and from anything that no longer serves us. As I mindfully walked through there, Paul reminded us that this was a year of letting something new, letting something go so something new could come up. So, like the stone rolled away from the tomb, we're constantly invited to roll away the weight of old stories and step into a new life. So Easter isn't just a moment. It's actually, friends, a metaphor for awakening to our divine nature over and over and over again. So as I said, when we revisit the Easter story through a metaphysical lens, Jesus as the master teacher, the example, not the exception, the embodiment of Christ consciousness, walks a path of betrayal, crucifixion, death, and then resurrection. Traditionally, Christianity sees this as a one-time miracle, but metaphysically, this is the map of our soul, friends. Each part of the story symbolizes something powerful. The betrayal could be times in life when we are hurt or we have felt abandoned, even by parts of ourselves. The crucifixion, those dark nights of the soul, when old beliefs and identities are dying. The tomb, the sacred stillness where transformation brews in the dark, even in the dark night of the soul, friends. The resurrection, I've got God bumps. You know how I react now. You've been hanging out with me. The emergence of a new consciousness arising into light, love, and purpose. So in Science of Mind, we know that life is not happening to us, but through us. And so the Easter story becomes not a tale of suffering, but of transcendence. We all go through the crucifixions, but resurrection is always available. That's the promise of Easter. That's the promise. Ernest Holmes says, the Christ is the incarnation of God in all people, not some people, not just special people, all people. This divine spark is not waiting in the sky somewhere. Family, it's our breath. It's our being. And it is always trying to express more fully through us. Easter reminds us that nothing real can ever die. Nothing divine can be destroyed. I know from being with many of you and having personal talks and the way we were so transparent and vulnerable with each other in our groups together, I know we have walked through heartbreak. We have walked through endings. We have walked through shadow, but there is a self within us that cannot be harmed. It is whole. It is holy. It is eternal. Paul, remember when you had that moment where it was, oh, let me love in a holy, holy way? That was magnificent. When we align, yes, yes. When we align with that presence, when we say yes to the inner resurrection, our lives transform. Because you see, resurrection is not just about getting out of a tomb. It's about remembering who we really are and allowing that truth to rise, to shine, and to lead us forward. You getting it? You getting it? Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. So how? Oh, Winnie Billionaire just said that baby Maya was singing and dancing when I was singing. Thank you for that, baby. Thank you. How do we break free of our own tombs? Let me ask you this. What is your tomb? What belief have you buried inside of yourself? That old story, that old identity or fear that has kept you sealed off from your joy, your power, your freedom? Because here's the thing, friends, the stone is rolled away, not by fate, but by consciousness. And the moment you declare, I am ready to rise, life rushes in and spirit says yes. And the Christ within you stirs and steps forth in you. That personal tomb, talking from experience, might look like depression, might look like addiction, might look like unworthiness, might look like resentment, might look like fear. But your true self is not entombed. It is eternally free. And so today in this sacred morning / evening, I'm going to invite you to roll away the stone. I'm going to invite you right now to roll away the stone. What has ever kept you bound, let it fall away. The resurrection is not coming someday. It's here. It's now. You, we, us are already the light. You, we, us are already the miracle. You, we, us have already decided to be the one that has risen. Something big can happen, friends. Something big can happen when there is a collection, a collective resurrection, all of us together. I would like to call it the, not to sound cultish or anything, but like a new world. And the new world is full of possibilities, full of potentials, full of prospects for a new way of living. And as we rise individually, that's amazing. That's great. That's wonderful. But what we experienced when we were together, something even more magnificent happens when we rise together. When we become a community of the resurrected, a field of awakened hearts, something happens. And from this field, we begin to co-create a new earth, one that is justice, feels like justice and compassion and harmony and peace and beauty and love. And it's just not a personal transformation, but now it becomes a planetary evolution. You feeling me? An evolution. Let's hold a vision this Easter, as I'm hearing sirens out in my window. I don't know if you can hear it. Let's hold a vision this Easter for a world where love is more powerful than fear, where unity is stronger than division, and where every being knows that they are divinely made and blanketed and loved. Because just like Jesus was not raised alone, there were witnesses. And if you walk this resurrection path in Kenya, which I highly recommend you do, you'll know that he had companions along the way. We too rise with and for each other. That's who we are. We're living the resurrection. So we've talked about it, the resurrection, as an inner transformation. But how do we live that truth? How do we practice resurrection, not just on Easter, but every single day? Because as I said, the truth is resurrection isn't just a one-time event. It's happening all the time, over and over and over again. It's a spiritual practice. It's a choice to rise up again and again and again, no matter what life throws at us. It's how we meet the world every day, every moment, with a consciousness of renewal and not regret, with possibility instead of fear, with wholeness instead of separation. And we do this through our practices. These tools that we have, science of mind, we open up with a spiritual mind treatment, that affirmative prayer that aligns us with divine truth. Then we move into a meditation where we rest in the stillness of the I am. That's why we sing together as one voice. I am opening, be still and know that I am God. We have visioning where we open up to the highest idea that life had for us. As I'm speaking, I'm hoping that you're relating this to your life, not just me. I'm not just giving this to you. I want you to live this. And then we always have gratitude that lifts us out of the past and into the present and abundance of now. Family. Each time we affirm our oneness with God, each time we speak our word of power, each time we forgive, each time we love, each time we let go, you resurrect. This is the mystical path. This is how we become the living embodiment of Christ within. This is how we do it. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Ooh. Right now, I want you to let Spirit speak to your heart. If you're willing and if you're comfortable, I want you just to close your eyes and take a deep, gentle breath. I just want you to ask yourself these questions. What am I ready to rise from? What am I ready to rise from? What old story or identity can I lovingly release? What old story have I been telling myself that I can finally let go with love? What new possibility is Spirit calling me to do? What new possibility is Spirit calling me to do? Just feel the rhythm of your breath still. Let it rise and fall. Inhale, peace. Exhale, release. And it's in this sacred stillness, friends, keeping your eyes closed, that we open our hearts to a deeper meaning of Easter. Not just a historical story, but a living metaphor for our own spiritual journey. Easter reminds us, no matter how dark the tomb may seem, there is always light beyond it. And in this story of transformation, your story of transformation, of moving through what appears to be an ending and discovering that it's actually a beginning. In this philosophy, in this teaching, we affirm the eternal nature of life. We believe in resurrection, not only as a symbol of life beyond death, but as the renewal that happens every time we awaken to our divine nature. So ask ourselves today, what within me is ready to rise? What old thought or belief or fear is ready to be rolled away like the stone from the tomb? And where am I being called to remember the truth of who I am in my wholeness, in my radiance, in my one with the infinite? Take a breath into this, take a breath into that, and just allow the answers to rise naturally without effort. And in this quiet space, just feel yourself supported by the same presence that moved through Jesus. The same presence that moved through Jesus, the infinite intelligence and the power of love, the Christ consciousness that lives within each and every one of us. And I just want you to say to yourselves out loud, I am a vessel for resurrection. I am renewed by love. I rise into the light of who I truly am. Take a deep breath and gently let it go. As we return to this moment, it would be my profound desire for you to carry this essence of Easter with you. The courage to release what no longer serves, the willingness to rise, and the deep knowing that life in its truest form is eternal, loving, and always unfolding. Bring that in and feel that light expanding within you. Today we rise. Today we resurrect. Today we remember we are the light of God made manifest. Today we shine and we go forth, not as one who celebrates resurrection from afar, but one who lives it. You are the living Christ. You are the light of a new dawn. You are the miracle. So can we rise together and never look back? And so it is. Happy Easter, everybody. I love us.
So it is, and
Are there questions? Are there thoughts? Are there requests? Talk to me. This message, Paul says, is trans-denominational. Yes, it is, my brother. I love us. Oh, any thoughts, any questions? Talk to me. Okay. Are you inspired? Are you uplifted? Well, then my job's done. It's your turn. You've got to take it out and do the rest. So we're going to do some announcements. We're going to do some scheduling. You're going to know what's going on.
Barb?
And yes.
James is unmuted.
Oh, go, James. My glasses are off. I'm sorry.
Sorry, in fact, I blocked my video trying to write you a message that this is very inspiring, this is very powerful. This has made me see resurrection or the whole Easter in a completely different way. And like where I was, it was bringing feelings of sorrow of these people crucifying my Savior when in fact I was in that kind of mentality. And now I see it in a completely different way. And seeing that I too am constantly resurrecting, renewing my consciousness. By renewal of my consciousness, I'm resurrecting. And I really feel good that I've realized that. Thank you so much and be blessed.
Oh, I've got God bumps, James. Thank you for that sharing. Thank you. And so now you take it and you share it and you live it and you are the living example of it. Just imagine, I know we are all Jesus lovers here. I am too, mutual lovers of love. But just imagine that same power that was in Jesus and is still as it lives through us, is us as well. That's powerful. So all of that stuff you've given to Jesus, the power and control or anything else, that's you. That's you. You get to live it. You get to claim it. You get to be it. Any more? Thanks, Michelle. I didn't see it. Louisa! I didn't see you there, baby girl. Yes. Louisa says, I affirm I am renewed by love. Thank you for the powerful message. Oh, baby. So good to see you. You are so welcome. And I'm working on that stuff I said we're working on, just so you know. Anything else? So I wish you happy Easter. I wish you all the joy in the world. And I know that you're capable of living it and sharing it. So we've got some announcements. We've got some classes. I want everybody signed up. Tell me, Michelle, what's going on. And Michael or Rahema or somebody on the team where we're having our community gathering, I'd like you to be prepared to speak briefly too before our benediction.
Well, we have foundations starting this Saturday at 7 p.m. It's not too late to sign up. That's the class that goes over like it's everything. You'll experience and go through everything through the foundations class. It just exposes you to treatment and meditation and affirmations, etc. And then understanding my power will start the Tuesday after Easter. That is a journaling class, but it's very powerful. People who've taken Valerie's classes before are like blown away, and it's developed just specifically for us to really understand our power, actually. And then the last one is Walking on Water with Reverend Claire. That's going to be on a Thursday. Is it Thursday, Claire? Yes. This is a class based upon the book that she wrote, actually. So they're powerful classes, open and available to anybody, and love to have you in them.
Thank you, Michelle. So those times that we were together and you were curious and we had so many questions, these classes are going to answer all of these questions for you. And if you invite your friends and family along, if they're curious as well. So they're signing up. So please make sure you commit to that. Hey, Jess, I see you right now too. I didn't see you earlier. Welcome, baby. Okay. Michael or Rahema or Paul or Lamek, somebody who's on the team, for community gathering, please share that information. Tag, you're it. Spirit's calling you. Come, come.
I'm looking to see whether Michael is still on, and it's like he has been kicked out. However, yes, we are scheduled to meet at the Arboretum on the 26th. And just like we normally do, it's come as you are, and no formalities. Just bring your spirit along, and let's commune as a community. Thank you.
Thanks, Paul. Is everybody going to bring their own kind of food, their own lunch and everything like that, right? There's no food provided for this.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that clarification. Yes, that's the arrangement. And
Beautiful.
the team from Kisumu and Kisii, you're most welcome. Thank you.
Beautiful. I love that inclusion. I love that. Whoo, how are we feeling? Well, I was kind of expecting today to be like when we were together. We would gather at 9 and at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, we still weren't done, but because that's what I'm accustomed to now. You've trained me. I want you all to know how deeply, deeply loved you are and cherished. Continue to reach out to me, to each other, and know that we walk this walk together. And I'm already looking at flights to return, just so you know. So if you come across a good deal, let me know. I love us, Kareth. I'd love for you to pray us out. And if anybody needs treatment, anybody needs some extra one-on-one practitioners, just stay in the room. If you need some love today, put your hands up for a prayer, one-on-one treatment. Reverend Pat will put you into a room. Anybody need prayer? Jessa says, I rise into the light of who I truly am. You are so welcome, beautiful. Gitonga says, Easter is now here and real to transform and empower me and us. Thank you. Oh, you guys, I love you. Okay, Diana needs treatment. If we can put her in a room with a practitioner after, okay, Michelle's got it. And Kareth, sing us, pray us, love us out. Happy
Okay.
Easter.
So as we close this time together, I remember that we pray and stand from a place of power. I celebrate and give thanks for the outpouring of love and the willingness to lean into and trust Spirit's divine guidance. And as we navigate through the coming days, through this life experience, and as we turn inwards to God, to that place that knows no opposite, we open up to the fullness of life and love made manifest. And so I give thanks for the choices available to us that allow us to live a life that we love and a life that we celebrate. And so in gratitude, I celebrate this movement of consciousness that is taking place for all life. Grateful for Spirit's guidance in this process. I release my word with thanksgiving. I release my word into law, knowing that it is already so. I let go and let God. And so it is.
Ooh, Kareth. Yes, sister. Yes. Okay.
So it
And so it is.
So it is.
Feel my gratitude. Go forth and shine the love and light that you are. Thank you for coming in full force today. Let us keep up this momentum as we celebrate life and community together. Blessings to all of your families. I love us. I love us. I love us.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Happy rising.
Bye.
Diana,
Bye.
oh, okay. All right.
Bye-bye.
The practitioners left. Diana, I'm going to put you in the room. Rahima, thank you. Do not leave. I'm going to move you in with Diana.
Thank you.
Okay, now, okay.
Thank
There
you,
we go.
Lamont. Blessings to your family. I love you. Bye, Lisa. Bye, Nindindi. So
Bye,
blessed.
Barbara. Thank you for the great word.
Yes, it is my joy. Thank you for showing up, saying yes.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Diana's gone.
She didn't go into a room? Oh, okay.
Well, I moved her into the room. I don't know. Oh, Rahima didn't go in.
So if Diana needs, I'll connect with her this weekend. I can't today, but I will this weekend.
Okay, so that was a bust. Okay. Rahima must have stepped away.
Okay.
All right,
Let's-
stop recording, Barb.
Yes, let's stop recording.
Okay.